Israel is my love. I went to Israel 3 times or 4 times, I don't remember anymore. Israel is my love. Oh, I love Israel.
I loved Israel. I loved Israel like anything in my life. It was my country, my dream.
I feel very close to Israel and its people. They've had a lot of wars and they're still there fighting these wars and feeling that it's their country, and I really admire them.
I was standing on the roof and trying to shoot out planes.
We need Israel, we need the Jewish state, we are Jews, we need, and because history tells us that Israel was there for us.
In Poland I couldn't stay anymore. The old memories and everything was gone. So I left to Munich. I thought when I go to Munich, I joined the organization and go to Israel.
From 57 to 62, there was Aliyah from Poland.
From Lignitz I went to Israel. After the war, we all became Israelis.
You had Hashomer, you had Gordonia, you had various groups, amazingly number of groups, even after the war, of varying political, light. My mum happened to pick the wrong one, the worst one.
We joined the Zionist movement and we became very, very Zionistically inclined, my brother and I, and we only wanted to go to Israel.
The very moment the United Nations voted, there were a couple of men came on the stage and announced it. And of course, pandemonium broke loose. I was in the nightclub San Remo on Rehov Ben Yehuda. Excited, it's beyond belief the way people reacted.
For our grandparents, parents, Israel was only a dream. Before the war, the only hope was when you can emigrate.
I can tell you that when I came to Israel, I went out of the boat and I kissed the land. I kissed the world.
I was very happy in Israel. I was married to a girl which was 13 years younger. And I was working in Ramat Gan, in a big Jewish factory. And I quite had good parents. We left quite comfortable.
To have a country for Jewish people, not to be just with a stick. The Jewish people with a stick from one place to the other.
Israel gives me pride.
When we were in Israel, my brother was in a kibbutz in the Negev and I was on a kibbutz in Galil, and my mother was in Haifa.
My husband was in the army. He was in the headquarters of the artillery.
I had a momentous experience some years ago. My eldest grandchild, Rafi, he must have been maybe 8 years old when we were in Israel on Yom HaShoah, and he asked me would I come and speak to his class. And as touched as I was and as keen as I was, I said, hey, I don't speak Hebrew. So he said, oh, Dad will come and he'll interpret in Dad's English. And Dad, very, very smart and wisely said, no, you interpret. So there I was in his class, telling my story with my grandson.
If Israel would be 1939, we wouldn't lose 6 million Jews.
All the Jews over the world have to understand. If we're not Israel, we couldn't in peace walk in the street as in Australia. But Israel is a mother for the Jews for all over the world.
If something happens to Israel, we're not safe anywhere. I hope to be safe everywhere. But
have a look, we are proud, a Jewish army. Can you imagine? The Poles laughed at us, you know what I mean? The Jews, they called us the the stupid Jews, they can't even hold, you know, a Kalashnikov in their hands, you know, like a gun in their hands.
Israel is the insurance for the Jews. To live there is a different story. You have to fit in, and not everybody can fit in.
In Israel, something happened. It's something happening all the time to young people. Or they go not religious and come religious, or they go to Israel and religious and leave their religion over there. That's what happened here.
Israel means to me that we can look to something, to some, you know, we have somebody to look at.
It's quite amazing what they've achieved in such a short time.
Israelis, you know what they call the sabra, where sabra sabre? They are prickly outside and sweet inside.